to the fact that it is important in the history, economic history of India, it is important to trace this route. Since 1948, when we, with great adoration, adopted socialistic policies, great adoration, nationalized institutions, and with great adoration had a kind of a blend of Indian hybrid socialism plus a certain kind of license quota Raj, all of which started denigrating Indian businesses, all of which made businesses absolutely difficult to perform, constricted our enterprises, particularly the small and medium ones. Too many questions, too many licenses, too many regulations ended stifling these businesses. And therefore, if you look at the trajectory of India's economic history post-independence, 1948, I'm not going to elaborate why I have picked off these years. You will know it. Honorable members know it. 1948, 1955, 1969, and it peaked in 1975. All of which were strongly socialist, not truly the kind of socialism which the Western nations or even Russia spoke about, but a hybrid kind of a socialism, ending the Indian entrepreneurs' capacity to take this economy along. And it is that which the same party which between 48 and 75 happily took upon itself. 1991. I concede it was under duress. Shifts from the socialism to complete opening up of the economy, and also till today, rightly take the credit, I have no problem. And till today, would like to harp on, 1991, it is we who opened up the economy, it is we who have given you a free market approach, and which is we who are reformist. The very same party, sir, from 48, which constricted the Indian economy, in 91 says, no, we've opened up, we've given reform, and repeatedly asks Prime Minister, where is your reform credential? What have you done in reform? Repeatedly asks, and then says, you have not got that commitment, you don't know what is economics, you don't know how to manage economy, and therefore, you are not the people to do reform, it's us who can do it. And with no apologies, socialism to communism to complete license quota Raj, and then of course opening up of the Indian economy, and therefore we are everything. We are socialist at one point in time, we are communist another point in time, license quota, crony capitalism another time, and finally even opening up the Indian economy, it is us. No sir, I like to put it now before this house, that since Jan Sangh days, respecting Indian entrepreneurial skills, Indian managerial skills, Indian trade skills, Indian business skills, Indian youth, Jan Sangh onwards, BJP has consistently believed in India. We didn't borrow something from somewhere and give a hybrid. We didn't ever borrow. We didn't, at one point in time, because we are close to Russia, we will do one thing which is very command-controlled regime, the centralized planning regime. And then suddenly we think, oh my God, even China is moving in that route of, supporting capitalism. Therefore, we'll also have to do it. No, sir. Our belief in India, our belief in Indian businesses, and our belief in Indian economic strength has been consistent from Jan Sangh to BJP to now BJP, also going in a steady line of believe in Indian enterprises, give them the maximum freedom, give them the respect that they so deserve. And then, oh sorry, I thought finance minister's talk on economy and economics.
सदस्य प्लीज बैठ के मत बोलिए.
Finance minister's talk on economy, sir. Policies which govern economy also is of matter, in fact, of primary matter for the finance ministers. We are often said, oh, you opposed Manrega, we were the ones who brought it in, we have great claims to Manrega. Yes, you may have given birth to. No questions, ma'am. You have given birth to Manrega, you can take the credit for it. But equally, take the credit for having mismanaged Manrega. Take the credit for CAG paragraphs on Manrega. Take the credit for having given Manrega to ghost workers. Take the credit for Manrega going to non-existing workers. Take the credit for that also. So, Congress party, sir, I'm sorry to take the name of a party on a debate during budget, gives birth to all these very good schemes, no doubt, very good schemes, but lacks the will to use them properly, lacks the will to use them openly and transparently. Moment that is given birth, misuses them to favor cronies. हम दो हमारे दो इसके लिए काम आता है. Sir, Manrega, I'm reading the figures. Suresh ji, I'm reading the figures. Honorable Member Kodikunil Suresh, please hear the numbers. Please hear the numbers. Sir, in 2009-10, sir, in 2009-10, no, don't worry. Then don't ask us the questions on Manrega, ask the state governments. You ask us the questions. When I'm giving you a reply, of course I'll mention Congress because you take the credit for it. Anyway, sir, I don't want to lose my time to give a proper answer. Sir, there are two tendencies, sir. Again, I'll take the name of the Congress party. There are two tendencies. One, they give birth to such schemes and then use it for their cronies. And each time, you can see the hypocrisy in the way the figures come out. Manrega, sir, the tendency I'll use to explain through Manrega. What is the tendency? We'll have a scheme. We'll announce huge BEs for it. Budgetary time estimated allocation, big amounts. But actually, not utilized. Each year it'll end up with the actuals being far lesser than the original allotted amount, which means either they don't care for it or they give their cronies and forget the actual workers. यही होता है, वो BE से RE का डेटा में दे देती हूं जिससे आपको पता लगेगा कि मनरेगा के ऊपर आपके प्यार एक्चुअली क्या नतीजा निकालती है on the ground. That pyar doesn't translate it into activity. The approach that Government of India has taken to address the pandemic situation may be completely different, but has served India better than the way which some of us were being advised. Oh, copy this country. Oh, look at they have given 20% of their GDP. Give it now. We applied our mind to make sure all the advices were taken on board, but designed something which our own industries were telling us, if you do it like this, it will help us, and therefore we gave it to them. Not blindly copy, as was advocated by many people. Sir, Pradhan Mantri Swanidhi Yojana. For those who are constantly accusing us of dealing with cronies, Swanidhi doesn't go to cronies. Damads get land in states which are governed by some parties. Rajasthan, once upon a time. Haryana, once upon a time. I can give you the details. Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal has been repeatedly saying the kind of allegations which are coming for the lands taken away at throwaway prices from farmers. They gave farmers pittance and took away the lands. That is Damad operating. Hum do hamare do is that. We are two people taking care of the party, and there are two other people who I have to take care. Daughter and the damad will take care of that. We don't do that. Probably will, sir, with your permission, Speaker sir, I repeat some of those specific steps that the government has taken even during the pandemic. And those steps and the number of people who benefited from it, I'll just recall it once. Then you yourself will tell me where are the cronies. They are very much hiding probably in the shadow of that party which has been rejected by the people. The shadows who were invited to even set up. Honorable member Shashi Tharoor is here, who belongs to the state, which under his party's rule invited one of those big cronies who they remember every now and then to even develop a port. They invited. No open tenders, no global tenders, no nothing. Invited. And they had the temerity to call us cronies, crony capitalists. You have the temerity to call us crony capitalists. You invited one of them who you repeatedly call and then say, please develop our port, because there is no Damad living in Kerala. Damad lives here. Sir, under the PM Awas Yojana, please have the patience to hear who are our cronies. Our cronies are the common janta of this country. PM Awas Yojana, more than 1.67 crores have been completed. Do cronies have these Awas Yojana houses? They are common people who get the Awas Yojana houses. How many houses were electrified under the Saubhagya scheme? Since October 2017, 2.67 crore houses have been electrified. They are not crony capitalist houses. Household toilets were constructed. Nearly 11 crore. Now it is more than that. Household toilets for crony capitalists? Do they need it? And who needs it gets it. Sir, Honorable Speaker, sir, the leader of the opposition still has some courage to get up and speak on PM Cares. I thought MOS Finance during last one session pointedly told them what is PM Cares, who audits them, where does that money go, as opposed to the way in which the PM National Relief Fund was giving money for family trusts. That has been already explained. Maybe I'll send you the video clip which is going on in social media. Adirji, you will learn a lot of things from it. You were not present? I thought that's a session in which you called them Himachal ke somebody, Chokra. That's a session, I'll remind you. That's a session in which you called my MOS, who's an honorable member of this house 5 times now, Himachal ke Chokra, and he got up to tell you what actually was the PM National Relief Fund. So that debate is over and done with, dusted. You can go remind yourself through the social media. Sir, length of the road. Don't worry, I'll answer you. I'll send you the clip. Have a look at it and then come back. PM Gram Sadak Yojana, sir, more than 2,11,000 kilometers of road have been built since 14-15, and Gram Sadak Yojanas don't go to the private gated communities of Damads and crony capitalists. Sir, whose lifeline are these? हम नहीं बोल रहे भाई. Sir, let me. Professor is very. Sir, Professor is a very alert member of the House. When speakers speak, he catches every word and says, hey, but this one, hey, but that one. But you notice one thing, sir? Actually, the crony capitalism allegation डालने वाले Congress से कोई बात करता है, Professor never gets up. He shivers, mustn't talk in front of Congress. All the courage is only on us. All the courage is only on us. Madam, nobody talks rubbish, madam. Don't you say that. Sir, total, insulting, is to reply to each member for the various issues that they have raised. And I shall reply for the issues raised. Yes. And even justifying now, I agree. Farm issues definitely are relevant for the budget. And even the honorable member who's not present here, and I'm not taking his name, but I also want to address the issues raised by him that day. Farm issues will have to be spoken because they are also part of the budgetary discussion. And Yes, don't worry, I'm answering. Please hear now. Please hear. Sir, kindly, sir, you don't want me to answer issues raised by your honorable leader? I'm answering. Sir, oh yes, don't worry, I'm answering that. You don't mind? Sir, if you have heard Honorable Member Suresh, who says I should take the name, and if you give me the permission, in the absence of that member, I'll take his name. All right, sir? Now therefore, and the member had said, farm bills are also part of the budget, and I'm laying the foundation. And therefore, I'm speaking about it. And therefore, I'll please respond, sir. I'm sure you will help me. When he stood up, since Kodikunil Suresh ji has given me permission, and you, I suppose, wouldn't mind me, Shri Rahul Gandhi, when he stood up and to speak,
आप बोलिए मंत्री जी बोलिए आप बोलिए
Sir, for the foundation laid on the budget.
नहीं, एक मिनट मंत्री जी, माननीय मंत्री जी किसी का नाम ले रही है तो वो सदन का सदस्य तो नाम ले सकती है, उसमें क्या दिक्कत है? वो सदन का सदस्य नाम ले सकती है। उपस्थित नॉन उपस्थित का सवाल नहीं, माननीय सदस्य का नाम ले सकते हैं।
सर,
सभी सदस्यों का नाम ले रही है ना, जिन ने बजट पर चर्चा करी है। बोलिए
सर, when the foundation was being laid for the budget speech, which never happened, on the matters raised during that laying of the foundation, there are some things which I want to ask. And I'll also say my expectation, when he stood up to lay the foundation, my expectations were that he will explain as to why the Congress party has taken a U-turn in its position. 2019 election manifesto, they said that very similar things which we have done in the Farm Act. So, sir, please, sir, allow me to give a response, sir. This kind of a disruption is unwarranted.
Please, Manager, please.
Have I said anything unparliamentary, sir, for this disruption? Sir, we expected that he would stand up. This is number one. I have 10 such things to say. 10 विषय के ऊपर मैं मेरा एक्सपेक्टेशन आपके सामने रखना चाह रही हूं, सर, जिसको कभी ना कभी कांग्रेस पार्टी की तरफ से जवाब देना ही पड़ेगा। सर, खड़े होकर के जब फाउंडेशन ले कर रहे थे बजट स्पीच का, जो बजट स्पीच नहीं हुआ, उसका फाउंडेशन ले करते हुए फर्स्ट इशू मेरा एक्सपेक्टेशन था, हाँ, बजट में चर्चा करने से पहले फार्म लॉस के ऊपर ये बात बोलेंगे, ये स्पष्टीकरण देंगे कि क्यों कांग्रेस पार्टी की पोजीशन यू टर्न लिया। पहले तो इसका समर्थन देते थे, अभी क्यों बदला, वो पहला है। सेकंड, फार्मर्स के इतना ध्यान देने वाले कांग्रेस फार्म लोन वेवर के बारे में बहुत सारे स्टेट्स में इलेक्शन जीतने के लिए वायदा देते थे कि फार्म लोन दे रहे हैं हम, प्लीज वोट दे दो। जनता भी भरोसा रख करके वोट दिलाए, मगर मध्य प्रदेश में उसका इंप्लीमेंटेशन नहीं हुआ। फार्मर्स आज तक मांग रहे हैं लोन वेवर, क्यों नहीं हुआ? हमें वोट मांगा, वोट ले लिया, सरकार बनाने के बहाना किया, मगर सत्ता भी उनके हाथ में नहीं है। मगर फार्म लोन का गुमराह करके किसानों का बैकस्टैप करके चले गए कांग्रेस। राजस्थान में आज भी कंप्लेंट्स है, फार्म लोन्स नहीं हो रहे। मेरा एक्सपेक्टेशन था सर, फार्म लोन सर, कर्जा माफी राजस्थान में नहीं हुआ, मध्य प्रदेश में नहीं हुआ, जहां भी छत्तीसगढ़ में भी कर्जा माफी नहीं हुआ। सर, मेरा एक्सपेक्टेशन यही था जब वरिष्ठ नेता उठ करके भाषण देने से पहले फाउंडेशन ले कर रहे थे, कम से कम ये मानेंगे कि कर्जा माफी क्यों नहीं हुआ, उसको बयान देंगे। नहीं दिया। सर, तीसरा, 10 में से तीसरा, मैंने सोचा वो खड़े होकर के फाउंडेशन बजट के भाषण देने से पहले ले कर रहा है, उस समय कम से कम ये बात बोलेंगे कि मैंने आदेश दे दिया पंजाब सीएम को, वो जो काला कानून है जिसके द्वारा किसान जेल में जाने वाले का प्रोविजन है, उसमें 5 लाख का फाइन का प्रोविजन है, प्रावधान है उसमें, वो दोनों को हटाने के लिए मैंने हमारा चीफ मिनिस्टर पंजाब का उनको आदेश दे करके आया हूं। ये बात पार्लियामेंट में खुलासा करेंगे, ये मैंने सोचा, मैंने एक्सपेक्टेशन रखा, मगर ना, वो भी नहीं हुआ। मगर आरोप इस तीनों कानून के ऊपर। ये तीसरी बात, 4th पार्ट सर, राहुल गांधी जी उस दिन जब बात कर रहे थे बजट में नहीं, फार्म लॉस के ऊपर, फाउंडेशन है, ठीक है, सुनते हैं, उस समय मैंने ये भी एक्सपेक्ट किया वो कम से कम ये बात बोलेंगे कि किसान को बहुत ही दुख है, दर्द है, वो पराली के विषय में उनको बहुत ही दुख हो रही है, उसके वजह से उनको कुछ राहत दिलाएंगे कांग्रेस के सरकार के द्वारा पंजाब में, जिससे पराली वो अभी का प्रॉब्लम नहीं रहेगा, उनको राहत दिलाएंगे, ये घोषणा करेंगे। ये भी मैंने एक्सपेक्ट किया, नहीं, वो भी नहीं हुआ सर। 5वीं, मैंने सोचा नहीं, बजट के ऊपर चर्चा नहीं, फार्म लॉस के ऊपर मैंने ये एक्सपेक्ट किया कि हमारे 3 जो कानून है उसमें से कम एक खंड निकाल करके, एक क्लॉज निकाल करके वो बोलेंगे देखो इससे क्लॉज के वजह से किसान को नुकसान होने वाले हैं, इसीलिए हम समर्थन नहीं करेंगे। इधर वोटिंग में भाग लिया, समर्थन दिया, फिर भी अभी मन बदल दिया और इस क्लॉज के वजह से, ऐसे करके इन 3 कानून से कम एक पॉइंट दिखाएंगे कि दिस इज अगेंस्ट द फार्मर। मैंने सोचा, मैं एक्सपेक्ट किया वो कम से कम वो बात बोलेंगे फाउंडेशन ले करने के समय, नहीं, वो भी नहीं हुआ। सब 5th पॉइंट हो गया। 6th पॉइंट में आ रही हूं। मैंने ये भी एक्सपेक्ट किया कि राष्ट्रपति भाषण के समय माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का जवाब था, उसमें उन्होंने बहुत सारे छोटा किसान के ऊपर बात बोली। मैंने सोचा उन विषयों में, क्योंकि छोटा किसान से हमारे दो के लिए किसान से जमीन हड़पती गए, मैंने सोचा वो खड़े होकर के ये बात बोलेंगे, प्रधानमंत्री जी आपने तो स्मॉल फार्मर्स के ऊपर इतना अच्छा बोल दिया, मैंने मेरे अपना 2 से बोल दिया प्लीज़ ज़मीन वापस कर दो फार्मर्स को, क्योंकि हम तो सस्ते में उनसे ले लिया, मगर ये किसान का ज़मीन है, हम खड़े होना है, राजनीति में है, इसीलिए राजनीति के हमारे परिवार हम और मैं खड़े होना है, आप ज़मीन वापस कर दो जी। और इधर हाँक करके बोल सकते थे हमारे 2 में दामाद को मैंने आदेश दे के आई हूं कि ज़मीन वापस करो, नहीं किया, वो भी नहीं हुआ। मेरा एक्सपेक्टेशन वो 6th था सर, नहीं हुआ। 7th सर, 7th मेरा एक्सपेक्टेशन, 7वीं मेरा एक्सपेक्टेशन, प्रधानमंत्री जी डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह जी का कोटेशन पढ़ाया कि उनके तरफ से भी ऐसे प्रावधान किसान के लिए होना चाहिए, ये भी बोले। मैंने सोचा उस दिन फाउंडेशन ले करने के समय बजट इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, किसान कानून इंपॉर्टेंट है, वो कम से कम बोलें कि क्यों डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह का स्टेटमेंट को कांग्रेस अभी भूल जा रहे हैं और याद प्रधानमंत्री जी ने दिलाया। मैंने सोचा कम से कम वो मानेंगे, हाँ हमारे डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह ने ऐसे बात किया है, आई हैव टू रेस्पेक्ट, वी विल रेस्पेक्ट नाउ, वी वोंट डिसऑनर डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह, ये कहेंगे, ऐसे मैंने एक्सपेक्टेशन रखा, मगर वो भी नहीं हुआ। सर, दैट वाज द 7th, मेरा 8th एक्सपेक्टेशन यही था, मेरा 8th एक्सपेक्टेशन। मैंने सोचा सर चर्चा के समय, बजट के चर्चा के समय, क्योंकि किसान कानून बजट में भाग हो सकता है, इसीलिए बहुत सारे मेंबर्स ने ये प्रश्न उठाया। मुझे याद है मैं सुनी कि एपीएमसी देश भर में कहीं ये तीनों कानून आने के बाद बंद हुआ है क्या? कहीं बंद नहीं हुआ। मैं मेरा एक्सपेक्टेशन के साथ अभी प्रश्न भी पूछ रही हूं, प्रूव इवन इफ वन एपीएमसी मंडी was shut, not one was shut, but you are standing up and speaking। ऊपर से बजट में प्रावधान किया गया है that 30,000 crores which will be collected through that agricultural development infrastructure cess will be actually be going to the states so that APMC infrastructure can be improved। हम ऊपर से फंड भी दे रहे हैं स्टेट्स को एपीएमसी का इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बढ़ाने के लिए, ये भी नहीं बोला, मगर फाउंडेशन लेते रहा, फाउंडेशन ले करते रहा, भरे नहीं और वापस चले भी गए बिना चर्चा बजट के ऊपर। सर, 9th पॉइंट, ये मेरा प्रश्न है, एक्सपेक्टेशन था मगर अभी प्रश्न है, वो क्यों, why does he choose to insult constitutional authorities? Why does he choose to insult constitutional authorities? क्योंकि उस दिन इधर सम्मान्य स्पीकर साहब को इंसल्ट हुआ, उनके बड़प्पन है, उन्होंने जस्ट आप लोग ने मुझे चुनकर इधर बिठाया, इसलिए प्लीज हाउस शुड गो एज पर द रूल्स ऑफ दिस हाउस, ऐसे करके बात छोड़ दिया। मगर इधर इंसल्ट, इससे पहले डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह का इंसल्ट वो कानून के ऊपर, उससे पहले डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह विदेश में जब प्रधानमंत्री के नाते गए थे, उस समय उनके द्वारा पास किए गया ऑर्डिनेंस को फाड़ करके फेंका कूड़े में। व्हाई डज ही चूज टू इंसल्ट एंड राष्ट्रपति के अभिभाषण के बाद चर्चा जो हाउस में होता है, वो खत्म होने के बाद भी उसी विषय के ऊपर चर्चा करना और उसी विषय को कुछ बहाने बात बोलते रहना, कंटिन्यूअसली इंसल्टिंग कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनली इलेक्टेड अथॉरिटीज, राष्ट्रपति हो, प्रधानमंत्री हो, तब के प्रधानमंत्री हो, अब के प्रधानमंत्री हो, continuously insulting। Oh yes, speaker, sir, last 10th point, sir, 10th point, मेरा 10th point, sir, कंटिन्यूअसली फेक नरेटिव्स क्रिएट करते रहे। अरे रे कोविड आ गया, पूरे भारत नुकसान में चले जाएगा, अरे रे इतने सारे लोग मर जाएंगे। मेरे पास पूरे कोटेशन है, समय समय पर जो हमारे वरिष्ठ नेता बोलते रहे, मेरे पास पूरे कोटेशन से, मैं आपके समय इसमें बिताना नहीं चाहती हूँ। आई डोंट वांट टू स्पेंड द हाउसेस टाइम ऑन द कोटेशन, बट द सारांश is this: I will constantly say things which will demean India, which will show India in a poor light, and constantly that will be my rebel-like look to insult India, build fake narratives. Nothing will go well for India, यही कहते रहे और हमारे खिलाफ बहुत सारे जो kind of mischiefs, I'm using a lighter word, करने वाले देश के साथ पार्टी की ओर से, सरकार एमओयू नहीं, सरकार एमओयू नहीं, पार्टी टू पार्टी एमओयू करके जब देश का कुछ बॉर्डर में क्राइसिस होता है तब हमसे ना बात करते हुए, सरकार से हम छोड़ो, सरकार से ना बात करते हुए उनके दूतावास से बात करके क्या हो रही है बॉर्डर में करने वाले और कभी भी भारत देश का भरोसा ना करते हुए बाकी सबको भरोसा करने वाले और ज्वाइनिंग द ब्रेकिंग इंडिया फ्रिंज ग्रुप, एक वरिष्ठ पार्टी के नेता एक फ्रिंज ग्रुप के साथ ही बार बार पॉलिटिक्स करना और भयंकर अब्यूज, टोटल अनएक्सेप्टेबल टर्मिनोलॉजी फॉर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनली इलेक्टेड हेड्स उपयोग करते रहना और सुप्रीम कोर्ट के द्वारा कटाक्ष होने के बाद अपोलोजाइज करना, मगर दोबारा वही साइकिल में अब्यूज करो, अपोलोजाइज करो, यही रास्ते पे चलना, डिस्ट्रक्टिव पॉलिसीज करना. आई एम वेरी स्कैर्ड टू थिंक प्रोबेबली इज बिकमिंग द डूम्सडे मैन फॉर इंडिया. और हमारे दुख की बात यही है कि ऑपोजिशन जो पार्लियामेंट में स्ट्रांगली पोजीशन लेकर के सरकार को कटघरे में रख के प्रश्न पूछने का रोल करने वाले ऑपोजिशन आज डूम्सडे मैन के नेतृत्व में और डूम्सडे मैन जो रिपीटेडली अब्यूज करता है और देयरफॉर और सर मैं ये बात भी बोल रही हूं उस दिन नो यू कांट हैव दिस ऑब्जेक्शन, you are bound to answer. Parliament में debate on budget, sir, let them have the strength to accept this. Debate on budget happens traditionally. Budget debate happens every year. India's history में discussion on budget happens every year. I won't discuss budget करने वाले opposition leader क्या रोल प्ले करना चाहता है, कौन सा रोल प्ले करना चाहता है? आई वॉन्ट टू आस्क ऑफ यू सर, बजट डिस्कशन हैपेंस एवरी ईयर एंड चौधरी जी आप जरा सुनिए, राज्यसभा में नो नॉट यील्डिंग, राज्यसभा में जो पार्टी जिनका वरिष्ठ नेता बजट के ऊपर चर्चा करती है और प्रश्न पूछने के बाद जवाब सुनते हैं और उस जवाब चाहे पसंद हो ना पसंद हो, एक्सेप्टेबल हो या नहीं हो, फिर वो एक पोजीशन लेते हैं, वो इधर क्यों नहीं हुआ? वही पार्टी राज्यसभा में एक पोजीशन, इधर दूसरा पोजीशन, ये क्या तरीका है सर?
Hello everyone. HW News English is 2 years old now. When we started this venture, we promised ourselves one thing, that news should remain free, because right to know is the right of every Indian. But to keep news free for everyone, we need support from some of you. And thus we have rolled out membership on our YouTube channel HW News English. But mind you, the membership is completely voluntary. The programs that we were doing earlier, that we are doing now, will continue to remain free.
First level is a basic level. Here, you can be our supporter by paying Rs 199 per month. This membership gives you certain perks and benefits. The perks include unique badges in front of your name, a live show from Mr. Sujit Nair and from Mr. Akhilesh Bhargava per month for our members. You can also vote in some exclusive members-only polls. Now the second level is Super Supporter. Here you can be our Super Supporter by paying Rs 3,999 per month. This membership will include every perk that comes with basic level. Additionally, our Super Supporters can be a part of a WhatsApp group where we can have discussions and suggestions on various topics. The second perk includes a gift pack with our merchandise. And the third perk is a Google Meet with Mr. Sujit Nair, where you can join the meet and ask your questions to Mr. Nair face to face. Lastly, if you like, we would give a shout out to our super supporters in our programs.
So, hope to see you soon with our badges.